This is DNN. Definitely not news. We are a news source that admits that we lie, and we are one letter better than CNN. Don't forget that if you can figure out if and when I am lying, you can put your guess in the comments below and be entered into a little raffle at the end of each month for a prize, which is an Amazon gift card, by the way. And now, headlines. A Canadian truck driver who shares the same name as an Iranian general cannot cross into the U.S. because they won't let him. I'm just saying, if he was actually related to a guy with, high-level military and a lot of money, he'd probably have a better job. The U.S. military needs the right to repair legislation to happen so they can fix their own broken equipment. Is it sad that we need a military organization to make that happen? And do you think Apple's going to get upset at the military in the States? In Ontario, a teenager complained to the police after his fake ID he bought online never arrived. That's almost as bad as saying, "Hey officer, that guy stole my cocaine." I mean, geez. The police in Vietnam fine men who were filmed showering while driving to work on motorcycles. Do you think they were just people who had no time on their hands, or they're just wanted to air dry? Do you think they were charged for public nudity? Indecency, maybe? I mean, how bad is your day when you have to shower while driving? The Toronto Raptors mascot has been fired for popping the basketball with his claws. Why would you actually install claws on what could easily be a soft suit? U.S. senators are forced to choose between water and milk during the impeachment hearing. If they choose milk and it takes a long time, they could have free yogurt. A Detroit man who settled out of court for a discrimination lawsuit because his employer was being racist to him found out the bank wouldn't cash his checks, and they started a fraud investigation and called the police. Here's a thought. There's another lawsuit coming, I think, because this guy can definitely afford lawyers now. An escaped prisoner from a Belgian prison sends a postcard to the prison director saying, "Greetings from Thailand." Okay, I get the swagger behind that, but it's really stupid of him because Thailand has an extradition treaty with Belgium, and he just told them where he is. So he's not going to stay free for long. Unless he's actually not there, and this was just a really good way of distracting people and saying, "Hey, look in the wrong place for me, please." A Scottish fish farm has been rejected from being allowed to be built after protesters explained that the workers could be led to their deaths and astray by the Fae. Okay. Why do they take legends that seriously? I mean, unless they know something I don't. A bicycle advocacy group has been named on a counterterrorism watch list by the FBI and CIA. Do you think that was a sponsored edition from Big Oil? According to CNN, the American dream is much easier to achieve in Canada. Well, in that case, shouldn't they call it the Canadian dream? Well, it's probably easier to achieve because people aren't getting shot at quite so much. In northern Australia, walking sharks have been discovered in the tropical region over there. I hope they're not very big, because otherwise I'm never going there. In Australia, Peter Dutton's Home Affairs Ministry will investigate itself for corruption. I don't think they're going to find themselves guilty. So is that just a big waste of cash for like who's paying for this or what? I don't know. In Indiana, Hoosier workers gain the right not to be forcibly microchipped as a condition of employment. Why would you do that? You think the government's planning to do that anyway? In the UK, sperm donors are now being accepted from dead men. Talk about a deadbeat dad. And honestly, I really don't want to think about how they're getting those. This has been all the news that's fit to mock for the week. Thank you for watching DNN, and I hope to see you again later.